Starting stream. Says the stream health is excellent. Looking good. Better picture quality again. Is excellent. We're about a minute in. Everything's gone fantastic, so let's get going then. About a minute and 20 seconds in, and the stream's still healthy, so hey, welcome to the stream. Episode 3, Chaos Theory. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Life is strange. Whoa.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
I'll just crack open a beer while I'm streaming. Gotta do it in style.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me.
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, Stelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself.
My streaming quality is much better. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we
Hope you enjoy the game.
Max,
I'll enjoy playing it for you.
in the dark room, over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than
The last 2 episodes of this game is fantastic. I can't wait to continue on.
Why didn't she say anything?
So who
I'm gonna turn down the volume in my headset because I feel as if I'm shouting at you all the time. Don't want to be shouting at my viewers.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Just gonna maximise the video to see how it's going.
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Better streaming quality. Much better.
Chloe, you have a visitor.
I couldn't have done it without Retro did. Some guy. Why is stuff turning pink in my screen? Stuff's turning pink in my YouTube. That's no problem, Retro did, mate. You're a sound guy, but I'm speaking the truth. You really helped out, bud. With basically giving me advice about my Elgato. I've only ever used an Elgato once in that, but I only used it for wee minor things like doing a few wee video recordings here and there. I didn't do it for live streaming. I was too young, and I was into other things rather than with the computer all the time. I was always out and about, just doing things. But I was juggling the settings when it came about that I was wanting to do live streams, so I was juggling with the settings, and I couldn't get it to work. After about 5 months and that, I ended up giving up and deciding to take a break. Put it away and everything, but then when you put out the video, pardon me, to try and help me in that, which it did do, it helped me completely. I had to dig out my Elgato and I couldn't work out where I'd put it. But I eventually found it. Then I got to work and it worked. Of course, the quality wasn't as good as this. I had to go the extra mile to try and get the quality better. But if it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have got this far to worry about the quality.
And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper.
So, everybody, Retro Dude, he's got a great YouTube channel, should check him out. Go to his YouTube channel, watch his content. If you like his content, subscribe.
Probably easier to
He's also on Twitter and all the other social networks that I can think of right now. I'm not yet, but I will be. I'm going to start up a Twitter account and everything for this channel specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, Life is Strange, it's a great game, mate. I've got the sequel as well. I purchased the sequel, and I'm going to basically play the sequel after I stream this game. Life is Strange Before the Storm.
What do photographers call that?
The golden.
This game is meant to be a standalone game,
Without you here, I'd have
but
no clue.
it achieved success, huge success, that people demanded a sequel to it. So what happened was Square Enix went towards Don't Nod Entertainment and told them, come on guys, you need to make a sequel. People are asking for it, and that's what they did.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me.
This was meant to be just a one-off
Along with my parents.
indie type title, and it's turning into something far more than an indie game.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say.
I don't know, it's just not so much about it that just screams
Remember everything?
that a lot of passion been put in it. It's a passion project, that's what it is. But far more than an indie project, it's a passion project.
When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't.
That's why there's so much, it's so graphically insane. I like the choices you get in this game. See, the choices you get, the choices are far more
Vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
than what you'd get in any other game. The choices reflect the outcome, and that happens in a lot of games nowadays, but it doesn't happen like this. There's so many choices, it leads to different outcomes, so it's a different story every single time you play. Obviously, it has a limit. Everything does have a limit. Nothing is, when it comes to games like this, there's only so much data. Nothing is unlimited.
After that snow and eclipse.
But there's so much data that there's a lot of choice, a lot of replay value.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
There's another game I'd like to stream for the channel,
But I don't have much hope.
and that
I know things seem out
to
of
basically
control,
show you and
as long as we're together.
Roberto Prime. It's called This is the Rapture, Into the Rapture, something like that.
Listen,
It's really interesting, very interesting.
I was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max,
I've got quite a few games that I would like to, I think you'd be interested in, Retro Dude.
my nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella?
But I was looking through your description and your videos and that, and I noticed that you've got all your details linked in. So after this stream, I'll add you in PlayStation, bud. The same way I added you on Switch. At some point, we're going to need to play a game together, man. That'd be fun. See, I keep getting copyright strike left, right, and centre off everybody in that. I just thought it was Nintendo that copyright striked you like this. I thought other game developers were happy about you showing their game because it led to sales. But apparently not. Pardon me. It's not really the game developers, it's the music developers or the people that are protecting the music rights of their clients that appear in the games.
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a
I got a few copyright claims for music labels because of the music in this game. So I'm going to need to look into basically
They're grateful you're here.
finding a way around that. You've already told me.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone.
Ah, yeah, man. Yeah.
Sometimes I act like a total
But I'll add you
just to
after
give them
this,
an
man,
excuse to yell at me.
on PlayStation. But
I know.
Chloe.
I heard what you said about on my Splatoon video. Turn the volume down by 25%
Still get my rage on.
when the game volume.
Especially when
So I'm going to look into that and play about with it and that to have fun something that gets by the people copyrighting my content. But this is basically where I am right now. I'm focusing on quality stream first.
Thanks again.
Good quality stream before I focus on copyright issues. If I need to redo this down the line, I will, to get rid of the copyright issues. But right now, my wee channel's gone no bad.
Snow globes are taking over.
And as for your channel, Retro Dude, man, it's taken off as well. Certainly is that.
Oh,
See, a lot of people automatically assume a couple of subscribers each stream. That's nothing, but it's a start. They don't realise it's all those couple of subscribers each stream that add up. And then the more subscribers you get, the more viewership you get. The more viewership you get, the more traction you get on YouTube when it comes to people subscribing. One day, 7 people could subscribe. A year down the line, you've got about 100 people, 150 people subscribing per video. Who knows? Some people actually accumulate that success very easily. Others have to really, pardon me, other people have to really work for it.
That's a serious heat lamp.
Yeah, that's exactly it, man. That's exactly it. But it's not just Nintendo, it's the music labels as well. The music labels need to understand, same as games companies, that as far as it's selling the game, other people are going to ask what the name of the song is, and they're going to be that invested in trying to find out what the name of that song is. They're going to basically scour the internet to try and find the name of it. Next thing you know, that music label's made a sale on that song in the game. Obviously, they don't buy it in the game, but they buy the CD because they heard it in the game. Music labels haven't embraced it the same way companies like Sony and Microsoft have, and third-party developers like Activision and such. They know that a person that doesn't understand the game, reviewing a game on YouTube, could translate into a sale.
Instead of handing Chloe
Sorry, I'm just gonna head out of this room now because I feel as if I'm walking about this room and that I'm getting lost in the talking.
I don't want to disappoint you.
Right, so what is it?
Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe.
Right, so I've got to do something here, I think. I think it says she needed water, but I can't be too sure.
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
See, what happened was Chloe's a rebel,
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood?
even
She
though
can't even feel the
she doesn't
grass
look like a rebel right now. She was a rebel. What happens is you basically went back in time
I'm glad I took
and
this
changed the outcome of her
Chloe
dad
has a new
dying.
memory of
So
when they got her together.
her dad William is still alive. This is what happened in the previous episode, and what happened was
At least Chloe
because
doesn't
you
breathe
changed the
anymore.
fate of Chloe's dad not dying, she changed as well. She didn't become a rebel, and she became, well, sick because illness took hold, illness that she didn't have when her dad had died. So
That must be her mighty morphine machine.
you know what they say, don't change the
What belongs
future.
to her.
Ah, there we go. I was wondering where it was. I was looking all around the room for this water.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I
This
could
is one of these games where it's
a podcast.
an episode type scenario.
Boring.
So this game has like 5 episodes. Each episode is like about an hour or 2 hours long.
No, you're just
Not relatively long, but
You sound like an adult now.
as companies like Telltale Games have showed people, episodic games can be just as good as full-length games.
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little
If
pirates.
done the right way,
And jumping through Arcadia Bay.
they can really be
But
fruitful
we're
endeavours.
still pirates in our own way.
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way will I get on a fucking boat
I
now.
got these beers
Unless you're with me.
a couple
As
of,
you can see, I can't
about a week or so ago, to sit down and do a stream and have a couple of beers and that and just chill and enjoy myself. And I kept them sealed because I couldn't get the stream up and going properly. So
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
now I can,
leave her, but you
and
don't.
it's a good stream. I'm enjoying
She
it.
was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for
But
school.
your stream that's coming up, bud, because I've got my stream sorted out now.
But I am trying.
Pardon me, it's a beer.
Dude,
Because I've got my stream sorted out now, bud. Your stream that's coming up, I'll be in the chat, by the way, supporting you, as I've always done. Got to look out for each other
Are they okay?
as YouTubers.
I mean, are they still happy together and everything?
So now you're Dr. Bill? I guess they're good, considering they have to deal with me. They laugh and hold hands. And I hope they still get busy, too.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are
See, I've not been following what she's saying, but I think because you saved her dad for dying, maybe this is karma. Maybe this is what this is. This is karma. Her dad didn't die, so she had to suffer the consequences and become ill. That's what I'm reading into it. Metal Gear Solid Part 2. That'll be good, man. That'll be good. I'll enjoy that.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are
That's what I'm
always working to
saying.
make it so
Anybody that's
frustrating.
watching this, Retro Dude, is going to be doing a Metal Gear Solid Part 2.
You're priceless.
Can't miss that, man. Classic game.
No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a
Retro Dude does all the classic games. He does modern games, but he likes to focus on the classics. Sega Mega Drive, the Nintendo Entertainment System,
I think I'm in like a mellow.
the Dreamcast,
Plus, you know, I
all
always wanted to
those
have cool
all
colors,
those
but
classic games that we all used to love and cherish in our childhood.
And you better not fall
Got to
asleep
love them.
on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember.
Yeah,
best.
Snake. Good old Snake.
Not when you're here.
I loved his introduction to Smash Bros. Ultimate, where he just pops out the box. It's fantastic. That's just classic Snake right there. Just pops out the box, and next thing you know, his name comes up. Snake is in Smash.
My room sure looks different now.
I still can't believe I put.
But I think this Smash Brothers is going to be what it says on the box. The most ultimate Smash ever conceived. It has, it has pretty much every character ever in the history of Smash. It has a couple of newcomers, and I was expecting newcomers. God, that beer. I wasn't expecting newcomers with the amount of old ones that they were putting in.
Oh my god. I need that.
But the surprise is that fucking Sakurai man, he's some guy. He's worked tirelessly night and day to create a Smash for the fans. That guy's a legend, man.
Ah, here's the DVD.
My room sure looks different now, huh?
Oh, certainly. If it's not a game of the year, full stop, it's going to be a Nintendo game of the year at least. Everybody that owns a Nintendo Switch is going to buy that game. No question asked. If everybody that owns a Nintendo Switch when the Switch first came out bought Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild before anything else, they're going to buy Smash. If not Pokemon, if not both. Quite frankly, I've pre-ordered Smash Brothers Ultimate Edition. I pre-ordered Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu with the Pokeball Plus bundle. I pre-ordered Pokemon Let's Go Eevee with the Pokeball Plus bundle, and I pre-ordered Pokemon Let's Go Limited Edition Nintendo Switch Pikachu Edition. So I'm sorted. I'm spending like £700. I'm giving like Nintendo 700 quid for just that. And I'm loving it.
Wowzer.
And just think killing those sweet game elite reward points as well. I'll get for that.
Any college.
Love it.
Gutless bastard. I am so glad Chloe stole your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
I've went crazy with Pokemon as I always do. I'm purchasing the two special edition type games. Well, should I say bundles? They're not really special edition games, but they're bundles. I pre-ordered them, and I've pre-ordered a Nintendo Switch. Again, has the game coming with it. You'd think I would automatically scrub the Pikachu bundle off my list, saying as that's the console I'm getting that comes with the game, but I'm not, because I collect factory sealed games, so that's what I'm going to do with these special edition Pokeball Plus bundles. Nice one, man, nice one. See, I'm just getting standard edition of Smash. See, I love Smash, but I don't really care too much for the GameCube controller. I never got a chance to play the GameCube back in my younger years, but I would have loved to, but I never got around to it, and I might eventually buy a GameCube and play it and give it a try, but I'm happy enough just using the Pro Controller for Smash or my Joy-Con. But as for the... I'm trying to work it off today here. But as for the Pokeball Plus editions of the games, they're £80 as well, so I'm spending £80 times 2 for the 2 editions, the 2 separate editions, and then I'm spending about £320 on the special edition Switch console. And as I tell you, even though I've got this pre-ordered, I'm not going to trade in my old Switch. I'm just going to keep my old Switch as well, because I don't like trading in stuff. I just rather keep things like that and everything.
Nothing but medical supplies.
A big reason why I want to keep it as well is because it's a first generation Switch, and first generation Switches can be hacked very, very easily. The newer editions can't be hacked the same way, so I'm going to possibly turn my first generation Switch into a emulation station. Maybe. We'll see. But I'd like to have that option. That's why I'm keeping it.
Sort of fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the butterfly thing.
The Switch would be a fantastic emulation station. The fact that it's portable and handheld in that sense. Plus, I'd be able to have every retro game known to man on it. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might, but I'd like to, as I said, keep my options open for that.
That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
But there's quite a few people that I know of that's buying the Super Smash Brothers bundled with the GameCube controller because they grew up with the GameCube and they think it's just the way to play Smash. And I don't disagree with that because the GameCube controller was built for Smash, literally. Or Smash was built around the GameCube controller, and it's always been that way. That's more like a Smash was built around the GameCube controller. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got their different ways to play games and so on and so forth. See, I've got it jam-packed. Pokemon Let's Go's coming out in about 3 days after that. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy's coming out. So those are 2 games that I want to stream on the channel. I want to stream a Nintendo classic Pokemon and a PlayStation classic Spyro the Dragon. And that's why I'm Nintendo PlayStation here on YouTube.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast.
To anybody that's viewing this, I'm sorry if I'm talking way too much. I'm just so hyped for great games coming out. So hyped.
Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry.
The sign of a true gamer.
No.
When you kind of let go of the hype.
So were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were...
At some point, Retro Dude, man, we're going to need to do a collaboration at some point together.
Bullshit.
But I think we'd be better doing a collaboration once I get a bit more subscribers and that, and we'll be able to basically,
Pretty please go upstairs and get my.
we'll basically be able to do something together spectacular and get much more people,
You can't even see the needle.
much more eyes on our channels.
My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on
A collaboration, playing a game together, or something vice versa. That's what I mean. I've set up my Discord, but I can't seem to get my Discord to set up with my Elgato. I'm looking into it, but it's no easy. It's a lot of different hoops to jump through to get Discord to set up. I'm wanting my Elgato to capture the audio, people talking from my Discord into my live stream. That's where I'm that's where I'm trying to be, rather than just my own audio. I'm wanting to set that up so that I can do collaborations with certain people like yourself.
I'm so glad we had our movie night, even if you crashed on me.
That's why they call it a sleepover. Chloe is still a punk at heart, but she can't speak.
That'll be sound, bud. That'll be sound. That'll be fantastic. I heard in the last video I watched, they were commenting, you were commenting back. Somebody asked, so where's Nintendo PlayStation from? And you're like, no, they asked, they basically said, a lot of the YouTubers asked them to enjoy our British. And then they're like, so they basically asked where I was from and that, and you're like, it's Scottish, dude. Scottish. I love that. That was fantastic. And again, thanks for... I know you didn't properly shout out yourself in this. I'm asked a question, but you literally shouted out still, so thanks a lot for that, bud. That's what I'm saying. We've got to look after each other, man, in this YouTube space. What have I to do now?
So,
Yeah.
are you sure it isn't too weird for you to be hanging out with me like this?
But that's the thing, you've shouted me out plenty of times, Retro, bud, when I've been in your chat and everything, so obviously I'm going to shout you out back, man.
No, you were kicking ass.
I'm not the type of person that takes the shout outs but doesn't give back. You know what I mean? I'm better than that. I've been brought up better than that.
But I have parents who love me. And that my best friend is here with me today.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot, bud. Thanks a lot.
What else do you need?
I'm getting off like a house on fire on YouTube. But that's what I'm saying. You're thriving on YouTube as well, bud. And it's good to see. I love seeing every time I look at your subscribers just keep skyrocketing, going up. Obviously, they're no skyrocketing, but it'll not be long before you get there, bud.
I'm too busy with school and photography.
Every time I see your subscriber count and that, I think Fantastic has made a couple of new subscribers.
Girls, whatever.
I was supposed to go out with this guy named Warren, but I don't think he's into me anymore.
And as for the whole problem about what you were saying in your video about you blocking somebody because they kept copying you, I stand by what you said 100% of the way, mate. I stand by you 100% of the way.
He really cares
I can't stand copycats, especially on YouTube. There's no place for them on YouTube. If you're going to be on YouTube, be original. Be yourself.
You have.
When you become a copycat, you start to lose yourself.
More like they're here for me.
The true you.
And so are you.
You're putting on a facade. You're not being truthful to the people that's viewing your work. You're making out to the people that it's your original ideas when it's not. As for somebody basically to take your own style on YouTube, like how you like to make a couple of wee jokes here and there, and the impressions in your fucking videos and that's your style and that. It's different if the person didn't know you or never watched your YouTube channel, but they were coming out with that. Then of course, it'd be questionable in a sense, but then you'd be thinking, is that really that person's style? The same as mine, really, in a sense. But the fact that the person's watched you before you even started his channel, pretty much, and then he starts copying you, that's suspicious, man. It's not on. It's like I was watching a whole thing going down, where somebody for IGN, I think it was, literally stole a smaller YouTuber's review. They didn't really steal it. The other YouTuber managed to put it up there before IGN did, but IGN literally plagiarized. I can never say that properly, but they basically plagiarized his work. I think you understand where I'm coming from. He basically stole this person's YouTuber's comments, changed them around a little bit, and made them sound like his own. That person got fired from IGN because it became a big story. RGT and all the other people were talking about it. That's where I found out about it. Philip Mewson, that was his name, Philip Mewson. And quite frankly, when somebody basically copies another YouTuber, like stealing their style on YouTube, how is that any different? It's not. Yeah, the Dead Cells review, that's it. The Dead Cells review. IGN had that off of YouTube as fast as like that. They had it off their website even faster.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
But honestly, man, if you're going to do YouTube, you need to commit to it. These copycats, people that copycat you and plagiarise your work. I think that's the right pronunciation of it, plagiarise. But the people that do that, we spend a lot more time working on different things that we're wanting to display on YouTube, talking to our fans, so on and so forth. And these other people just walk in and go, right, I've been shown the style, I've been shown the review, I'm going to do it the same way. And no, you don't do that. You go into YouTube and that, and even if
I don't know how to say
you don't have a proper style yet, work on it, you'll get there. You don't need to copy somebody thinking that's the winning style. There's no winning style.
But she's alive.
The winning style is originality, in my opinion.
Is she mad at me for not?
But people don't get that. They come into YouTube thinking it's a money-making machine, as you said in your video. And it's wrong.
But she knows you care. And I know how
you should treat YouTube not as a business, but
taken us years.
If you will, if you're thinking about money in the mind when you enter YouTube, think of it as a little spare pocket money for doing a hobby that you enjoy. Because the simple fact remains is some YouTubers may actually make hundreds of pounds each video. They may actually make thousands of pounds, even tens of thousands of pounds each video. The ones that got fucking millions of subscribers.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to
but these YouTubers only get $2 for 1,000 views. $2 per 1,000 views per video. So, if they're only getting $2, how much is Google getting from that advertisement? They're making 5 times that per that advertisement, and they're giving you pittance.
Old school, as they say.
So, in that term, YouTube, you shouldn't treat it as a money-making opportunity, because you may be making a good bit of money, but YouTube is making thousands, tens of thousands off the back of you.
What do you think is going
And
on with
I
all
don't have a
this
problem with
crazy
that.
weather and
I'm doing it as a
animals
hobby.
dying?
Nobody knows,
But
right?
other people basically
Pardon my French.
think that
All I actually
they're going to
care
make
about now is
millions
Chloe and
from it when
Joyce.
it's not always the reality,
My family.
especially if they copycat people. If you copycat people, you're going to fail YouTube faster than you even started.
I was reading about that missing girl, Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right?
Yeah, I will admit that RGT85 is the fastest when it comes to dropping news. And as much as I do love Spawnwave and such, sometimes Spawnwave gets it just as fast, but I see RGT85 dropping news faster than any of them. From Miss Times, and then you get all the other ones. Couple of minutes after RGT85 video dropping, coming out with a video themselves.
I have to go see if
And as you said, I never thought about it this way, but you're completely right. RGT85, Spawnwave Media, and Dreamcast guys' videos, their style when it comes to presenting the news is literally near enough the same. The same. What's the word? The same process.
Are just a preview of the tornado to come.
But as much as we think that, bud, RGT85 is still friends with Spawnwave. The same with Dreamcast guy. I've seen them on the Spawnwave's podcast from time to time in a live stream or collaborating together. But might just be me, but I think they're all friends, bud. Even at that, you know what I mean? So I don't know if they're copycatting each other or if it's just coincidence, really. As I said, sometimes it's coincidence, then you meet somebody that's kind of in the same wavelength as you, so you become friends with them. But it is a bit funny now that I heard your video on that. I watched it and I'm like, you know what? That's actually completely right. I never thought about it that way. But apart from that, there's I still don't agree with some aspects of people copying one another. Most concepts.
Now it's back to cookies.
Not at all, but you just notice things, that's all it is. You just notice things. I'm the exact same. I've never really noticed that, but I have an eye for detail myself, mate. But if you've been through it yourself, I've not had to be there yet, so I've never actually witnessed it. People try to copy me because I've not got that successful yet. But I can understand where you're coming from, bud. If you've been the victim of people trying to copy your stuff and everything, then you have a right to be a wee bit paranoid sometimes when you view other YouTubers and think, that person's copying that person. You have a right. See, the thing is, that's your opinions, mate. Nobody can take them away from you in that. People may not agree with your opinions, but that's just it. They don't agree, then that's just the way they see it, and that. They don't have a right to tell you what your opinion should be. Your opinions are yours, mate. No cunt can take that away from you, just as the same as me. No cunt can take my opinions away from me. But when it comes to opinions about copycats and that, me and you're on the same page. And I think we're on the right page. Because, as I said, originality.
The blue butter.
If you give that up,
I'm sure this is
you give up your originality, then you just shouldn't be on YouTube making videos. Or, dare I say it, working as an actor or so on and so forth. If you give up your originality, you want to keep your originality. Your originality distinguishes you as a unique person. If you give up your originality, you're giving up your uniqueness in life.
Get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
And when you do that, You've lost the battle of YouTube before you even start. Because that's exactly what it is. YouTube is a battle.
They bought crutches.
It isn't a battle as in
hoping she might walk
to get more subscribers than the most popular person on your fucking subscriber list. It isn't a battle to have the best content on the platform. It's a battle to put good content out there. And if you're copycatting somebody, you're not putting out good content, original content that's come through your mind. When I started this YouTube channel, I could have looked at the videos that you'd done already and thought, right, I'm going to do that video. And then I'm going to do that video. And then I'm going to do a video on that game, and that game, and that game. And then you look up my YouTube channel and you see all these different videos of games you've already done. And you're going to be thinking, no, wait a minute here. No, it's not on. Sorry to maybe do 1 or 2 games that another person's done and everything on your subscriber list, but you don't copycat them no matter what.
I never heard much about.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the games you've done and I thought, right, I want to do Oxenfree, because I seen that was a game you hadn't done. And I thought, right, I'm wanting to do Life is Strange. And I started coming up with ideas that were unique to me as games that I enjoyed. But a lot of the copycats I've seen, I don't want to really name them. It's not polite for me to name them in the video here, but a lot of the copycats I've seen, I'll just basically say it this way.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality.
I've seen them in a couple other people's videos and that, commenting in live chat and everything. And I've went to their channel to see just who they are and everything as a YouTuber. And it doesn't happen all the time, but for time to time, I think there's about 2 people that I've witnessed have all the same videos of the YouTuber. I've just went from his chat into this other person's video that's chatting in the chat and seeing that they're doing all the same videos as this guy, and I'm thinking, alright, that's a bit of shit. You're viewing his videos and then you're thinking, right, I'm going to do those videos. The thing that I've noticed is the videos that are more popular, that have the most views, that's the ones that copied, thinking, oh, that video's got views, I'm going to do that video. Oh, that's the next best video, I'm going to do that one as well. And then all the lesser videos that don't have as much views, they've never done a video on them because they've got less views. Automatically seeing the views and thinking, oh, that's success right there, I need that success. And they jump for it. And I'm thinking, aye, right, that's shite. Nah, don't let that stop you, man. See that? That's intimidation. That's what that is. And that on the YouTube platform is not okay. That in general is just not okay. Whether it's real life or on social media, it's bad. It's shite. It's like somebody, dare I say it, doxing you. It's shite. Where they dox you, get all your personal details and then put it out on the internet for other people to fucking find. And that stuff like that fucking drives me nuts. And sorry about my cousin, mate, but it's really heated subjects and that really get me going. This really makes me break out like this, talking like this. Obviously, I swear like a trooper on that. It's like second nature to me. I've been swearing since I was about let's just put it this way, in diapers. But honestly, man, this guy is just trying to intimidate you, mate. You don't give in to that, man. Obviously you're not. I'm glad to hear that. But that's what I mean. People that start all these intimidation tactics.
Good morning, Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so.
They really piss me off because we don't need people out on YouTube. that's giving YouTubers a bad name.
Finally seeing you and Chloe together.
It's giving the human race a bad name at that.
Accident.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max.
I think it's because
Difficult, but
I don't
nobody
drink
said
much,
life was
so I
easy
think
here
it's
in our
because I'm
area.
opening a couple of beers as well. I'm starting to... I don't drink much, so it only takes a couple of beers for me to kind of get there.
Do you know somebody named
So,
David Madsen?
when I get a wee bit tipsy or even drunk, say
Might hang out at the 2 Whales.
Well,
I end
that
up
was random. Yeah, he's
talking like a trooper.
bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet.
But that's good.
Why?
Oh,
When somebody comes to live streaming that, they come to basically...
Nice to see that everything doesn't.
They're coming to watch you playing the game, but they're coming to... This is going to basically going to be telling you another thing, why it's important to have your originality on YouTube if you start the channel. Number one, your viewers come to see you, come to see your reaction of certain games. They've come to watch you playing the game, but first and foremost, they're here to watch your reaction with said game. They've come to view to see if it's a game you like, and in order for them to automatically think if it's a game they like, they need somebody's reassurance that it's a game they like and get their opinions on the game before they buy it and such. If you're copycatting somebody, you're getting none of that. So they're just going to... You're going to get some people that will subscribe to you and watch your stuff. Then you're going to get the big majority that's going to put up with you for so long and then leave you. And then your YouTube channel's going to fail before it even gets off the ground.
So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
But that's exactly it. You need to be unique in YouTube. If you want to stand apart for the crowd, you need to be unique. And that, if you're copying somebody, you're not standing apart for the crowd. If anything, you're joining an even bigger crowd that's copycatting that same person. And how are you meant to gain traction on YouTube if you're just copying everybody all the time?
Closer now more than ever. Chloe will actually listen to William, while she usually ignores me. Oh, it's so cute.
A lot of YouTubers, there's a few YouTubers I know that speak about it, but a lot of YouTubers don't entertain the subject. It's not that they don't want to entertain the subject, but they just don't think it's a subject that needs entertained, really. Which is sad, because if a lot more YouTubers talk about it, you get a lot less people copycatting. I'm not saying everybody would stop copycatting one another, or people that's just starting copycatting other YouTubers, but
who helps Chloe out when you
a few other people think, pardon me, a few other people think twice about it. They think I'm wanting to be unique, I'm wanting to achieve success on YouTube, so I'll just have to try and get better my own way.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce, I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is
That's a video idea and a half, man. A video idea and a half.
No matter what.
And that's what I mean. You'd be man welcome to do that video, man. I wouldn't mind you doing that video. Because even though I said it, you had the idea, bud. You had the idea. You're entitled to that. And plus, I would rather you done it anyway, man. Right now, because you can be face to face. Right now, I don't have a webcam, so I'm not going to be as vocal about it or make the right points because I'm not face to face. They're just going to hear my voice and then basically zone out.
Really was.
But you can interact with people better because you can see your face. So that'd be fantastic, man. You'd get quite a few people to actually watch that video, and I'm sure a few of your subscribers would actually agree with you. That's no problem, dude. That'd be fantastic. But again, that'll be a video I'll watch, definitely. And I'll share my 2 cents in the comments section.
No reason to go now.
We have to go now. Bathroom, perhaps? Give me a wee seconds, because I'm holding a bottle. I'm trying to control it with one finger. Better so I have to search in there.
It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too.
Maybe not. I have to search somewhere.
Nothing here.
What is that I'm searching
The
for?
bathroom looks almost the same.
See, I've got lost
Just
in
more
chat,
eyes.
so I'm kind of stumped in what I have to search for, but I enjoy the chat.
Here it is.
I enjoy interacting
Never
with
thought
my
I'd be
viewership.
delivering morphine to my best
It
friend.
brings me joy. I like to talk, and I like to hear other people's opinions. And as you said about in your last video, constructive criticism is good. You were telling somebody in your people in your chat when you were live streaming that you enjoy constructive criticism because it really makes your channel better and thrive, and opens your eyes to problems that your channel had that you didn't really see yourself. But with another pair of eyes, you'll be able to see it. And that's true.
Oh, wonderful.
As I said, and try to find my words here.
Have to take a third job.
As I said in my last video that I done, I don't think anybody's watching it because I set it to private so I could test the stream. As I said, I'm trying to work out where I'm going to find Chloe first. So I'll try and do that first, and then I'll continue talking.
These bills should all just say, "Dear sir."
This was a garage, but I think it's in here now. Aye, because this used to be the garage. That's why I was getting lost.
Finally.
As I was saying in a last video, in that,
I'm nosy but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's
we're
easy
entertainers on YouTube.
and painless.
What
Okay, but
we do
Get
as a
ready to yell
hobby,
for your folks if I screw up.
me,
Trust me.
a lot of people do it for money, but as for me and you, Retro Dude, we're doing it as a hobby. We're not doing it for money. We're doing
Of
it
course,
to
my pain just keeps
entertain
getting worse.
as
You
entertainers.
caught me on a good day.
Max,
I'm so grateful that I'm.
we bring the
able to hang
content
out
to
with
people,
you. See, I'm getting.
but the
mushy.
people make
I'm
YouTube.
already high.
I never
So
said it
cool.
exactly like that. I said it much better,
Do you
but
want anything else?
I still reflected the
Stop
point
if I'm
there.
being too emo.
The people that make YouTube,
Can
it's
you
not the
grab one of the
content
photo
creators.
albums over
The
there?
content
I
creators
did
are
support some
nothing more than
pictures of us when we were
entertainers.
kids.
It's not even YouTube in general. It's what I said was my channel and other YouTubers' channels. We create the content, they make the channel. That's what I said, and it's true. True. Never was a truer word said.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating.
Thanks for the thumbs up, dude. See, I keep missing everything because I'm too busy talking over it. But again, as I says, I'm enjoying the talking. It's because I've not talked to you in a couple of days, Retro Dude, man.
God, I made that mix for her when we were 12.
It's because I've not talked to you in a couple of days, so I'm kind of enjoying it. I enjoy talking to you, man. You're a sound guy to talk to.
Wowzer. Chloe was a gutless bastard. I am so glad Chloe stole your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
What the fuck? A principal? Wow. Seemed like a nicer dude. That's what I have to do. Right, sound. Honestly, principal seemed like a nicer dude back in the last episode. He seemed like a bit of a hard ass from time to time, but he seemed like an alright guy.
Is that okay?
Perfect.
And now
Oh my
supposedly he's a
God. How
gutless
little
cunt.
we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at me.
See, again, I was thinking that I'd need to tone down my language here on YouTube and that. And of course, I might need to tone it down a wee bit now that I'm hearing myself talking back. But quite frankly, I didn't want to tone it down too much because, it's me. I can't go without swearing for 2 bloody seconds. I don't mean anything bad from it. I just bring it into conversation a lot because I'm too used to it. Because my mum brung me up to be polite and nice, but a lot of people round about me influenced me when I was younger, which basically I ended up swearing an awful lot.
I love that.
And it kind of transferred into adulthood as well. So,
only 5 years ago.
plus I'm been diagnosed with autism and that as well. So that kind of
Me too.
has a factor in a sense. My
Maybe I could.
differences with the world in a sense.
Listen, Max.
But many people tell me in that it's nothing to be hanged about. I swear like a trooper from time to time, especially in conversation. Many people tell me that, I think. Or maybe I'm not so different, maybe it's
So, I know I'm just putting off the
just some people swear an awful lot, others don't. Even though they don't mean anything bad from it.
This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying...
But I just had to put that out there. I didn't want people thinking that I was a complete prick.
I just wanted to feel like when we were
See, I can't help myself. In conversation, it
feel that way today.
It slips out, and it's like proper conversation to me. I just can't help myself. No, I'm swearing, but I don't hear myself swearing, if that makes sense.
Is crank up the IV to 11.
Oh god, accept, refuse, I don't know. This is one of the decisions. The life-altering decisions. I'll accept. Ugh.
Chloe.
I'll just drift asleep, dreaming of us here together.
Oh no way, she just asked me to put her out of misery, and I've just accepted. Oh god! No! Chloe! I'll just kill her. Oh no! What have I done? Oh god.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that back. You're not dying on me. I'm gonna take that back.
Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
We're gonna make you better. Even though you're dying right now, we're gonna make you better. See, this is what this game's like, man. It's dead heartfelt, and there's a lot of emotion in it. And it's fantastic. It's won a good number of awards because of the type of game that it is. But now she's sad and she's asleep, and I'm just going to reverse time. Because I don't want her dying on me. She's staying alive. On page.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us.
She ain't dying me in retro. She ain't dying on me retro. Never.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo. Maybe I could.
That's the photo that transferred her back into time,
My respiratory system is
where she
failing.
saved her
It's only
dad
getting worse.
and put her in that
Yeah, the
position. So
doctors
she's
keep talking
thinking
about
maybe
it
she
when
can
they
go
thought I
back
was
in
knocked
time
out.
and
So
change
I
it
know
back
I'm
to the way it
just
was, where
living
her
with fear
dad dies
now.
and she becomes a
All
rebel.
my parents suffer along.
That's what she was thinking
I
about
don't
when
want
she
to.
looked at the photo and said, "This
This
photo."
isn't how I want things to end.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel.
Don't worry, Chloe, you're gonna feel that way again. We're gonna put it right.
To be my last memory.
We're gonna put it right.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
I don't think I could do this if anybody asked me this in real life. Whether it's a loved one or a stranger, I don't think I could do that. Refuse.
Chloe. I can't. It wrecks me to see you in any pain, but I don't have any right to do this.
I'm an adult. I'm giving you the right.
But Joyce and William.
I already said my goodbyes to them, but they won't honor my wishes. You will, right?
I can't kill you with an overdose.
It's not the way, Chloe. It's not the way.
My illness.
No matter how much pain you're in, it's not the way.
Accelerates the process. I'd rather go out on a wave than a rock. And I want my best friend to help me out.
I am going to help you, but not like that. You have to believe me, Chloe.
Why, Max? You're just bailing on me like everybody else. Why don't you go now? You've been wanting to since you got here, right? So go and don't come back.
Chloe, I am never leaving you again.
Come on, do your thing. Go back in time. Make sure that she becomes a rebel. Focus on the photo.
I'm sorry, William.
There we go. Bringing her back. Bringing Chloe back. So I like to see. Focus on the photo. Use L&R till you find the sweet spot. I know I found the sweet spot so easy last time, but... So it's up here somewhere. I think that's it. But it's quite tricky this. Try to find the right Come on, let me in. I want to bring Chloe back. Ah, there we go. There we go. I found it.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What?
This time she's going to let him get the keys for his car.
Shit, where are my keys?
The car that caused the accident.
You mean your college fund?
Or the car that he was in when the accident happened.
Aha! You can't hide from me forever.
She's bringing Chloe back.
Dad.
Don't blow it because tonight you're
And she's getting rid of the photos so she doesn't need to go through that again.
cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different. Like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Jeff says this is Life is Strange episode 2 in the title, but it's actually episode 3. I made a mistake there. That's all the photos changing back to his funeral, being replaced from Michael to, well, photos like that, plus Michael to David. From Chloe's dad to Chloe's stepdad. And there's the car wreck. Don't know why there's a picture of that, but there is. Reality is turning back to the way it was meant to be. Now Chloe is no longer ill and she's a rebel again. And there's good old Chloe.
You're back.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
If you'd basically chosen for Chloe to pass away, I don't know if you'd get this outcome in the game. Where Chloe's alive.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
maybe I've just forgotten how to see that I'll never be the person that I thought I'd be. And in my mind, when I'm old, I am beautiful, planting tulips and vegetables.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rachel Amber, Chloe's friend, that went missing.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind.
At least let me kick his ass and then rewind.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
1 minute she was telling us we could shoot somebody and then rewind time.
I know.
When she had the gun.
You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk.
She has the Hoffer Rebel.
Or to who?
Let's just commit murder and then rewind time as if nothing happened.
Camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner. I can't abuse this.
Life ain't that simple.
It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present.
And again, as she's saying, if you have that power, you can't abuse it. Abusing it is a no-go.
This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
Oh, Prescott family. Bad news, I see. Maybe. I don't know. I can't even ask reading it right now. I just want to get on. Sit back in the bed.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
I thought it'd been.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
I thought there'd been other dialogue for just sitting in the bed. Looks like that's all the dialogue, but.
Oh no.
There's the
The
bud.
little bird has been trapped in here.
It was up there. Scare. This bird crashed into the window and died. And you basically rewound time, opened the window so it wouldn't die, and it flew into the house. So you literally resurrected the bird back from the dead to the living and saved its life. I'm trying to work out where the bird went to now. It's down here somewhere in it. Ah, there it is right there. I just have to probably open that window and let it out. Yep. Been trapped in here all this time. Scare.
Fly. Be free.
Don't tell me that action's going to have consequences. What kind of consequences
Since
would that
David
action
isn't
have?
there, I better mosey along for a change.
Go downstairs. Well, it's much better now because it's saying that an hour and 19 minutes in, it's saying that the stream is is excellent and the stream is healthy. So that was at 17. No, 17. That was at 7.
David.
19 past
I
7.
didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late.
So as it's saying, about an hour and 19 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes
Better be damn
ago it said that, it's still saying that. So I've got my streaming better thanks to my device that I purchased for £15. Just so you know, it may be useful to you, Retro Dude. It may not be useful to you. The device I got that's allowing me to get better streaming, it's the TP-Link AC600 wireless dual band USB adapter, Archer T2U. It's got a 3-year warranty, and it's basically, it's a wireless internet adapter that allows you to get better streaming, as well as higher speeds for even just surfing the internet. Just thought I'd put that out there, man. It may be of use to you. The information that may not be of use to you. I just thought I'd put that out there. That's all.
Somehow I existed.
It also may help anybody else that's viewing this video that wants to start YouTube. If you're not getting good internet speeds and you keep getting error messages on your Elgato capture card or any other encoder software,
Maybe 3 different realities.
you may want to look into basically ways to speed up your internet. That is,
Me for keeping her alive.
it's not always a fix,
I couldn't do it.
but it could be the very thing that will fix it for you. Sometimes, if that doesn't work, then it's a problem with your CPU. Your CPU may not have enough to encode the video up onto YouTube. It may not be able to encode the video fast enough, which means you're either too high in bitrate or too low. So on and so forth. When it comes to putting the videos out there on YouTube and that, many people think it's a matter of just taking the video and uploading it to YouTube. It's as easy as that. It isn't easy. It's much harder than what people like to think. People like me and Retro Dude know that firsthand. That number 1, you've got to make the video. Number 2, you've got to make sure the equipment is working properly. And then number 3, if you're doing live streaming, you've got to actually be able to not be shit hot at editing, using editing software like Photoshop and such, but you need to have some skills in that department to create your thumbnails, attract visitors to your streams. You can always use a default thumbnail, but default thumbnails will be the same through every video. You want every video to be unique from the last video you've done. You want the video to reflect what you're streaming. And that's where the thumbnails come in. Creating an original thumbnail for each individual video.
It looks like David finished his car repairs.
Just a couple of helpful advice there. Bits of advice there. Retro Dude will probably be happy enough to put that in the video he's going to make about being original and such, or maybe make a separate topic talking about it. But again, that could, if the video's going on too long for originality, you can simply make that in the same category. Originality part 2 or something like that. But it's just
surveillance cameras.
Just ideas. I'm just flinging ideas out there. And a couple of bits of advice, even though they may or may not be in need of knowing those bits of advice. I'm just telling people what worked for me to get me the crystal clear stream that I'm getting right now. Because if you go back, people that's viewing this video, if you go back to some of my previous streams,
that makes me
you can see the trouble I was having with my Elgato capture software.
I wish Chloe could too.
you'll be able to see that my streams weren't as good.
There's
Some
more
of
to
them
David
worked,
Madsen
but still
than
weren't
meets the
as
eye.
good. They weren't
You should
clear,
finish this letter to Joyce.
is what this is. And through constructive criticism that Retro Dude gave me, I was able to get better sound quality in my commentary. He told me that basically my sound wasn't as...
What the hell did David do for Nathan?
The game audio was
And what
louder
did
than
his dad
what my
do for
commentary
David?
was. And through that, I used that constructive criticism and got better sound quality. And through that, it's making me a better YouTuber.
I wonder if David is going to the party. Whoa, that is a serious.
But again,
padlock on the door.
everybody, if
Hey,
you
watch
you
out,
want
man.
to start YouTube, look into a lot before you start YouTube. And if you have any doubts, don't start YouTube until you've squashed those doubts and you're completely ready to commit. Do not start YouTube if you have doubts. If you have doubts, squash them first, then start YouTube. Right, so this... Oh, I'm starting to lost track of what it was. So it was 179 something, perhaps.
Shit.
I know a 17 was in it, but I don't know whereabouts. I think this was a 17. It's not going to be that tonight, so. See, right now I'm a lightweight when it comes to beer, because right now I'm not completely pissed, but I'm drunk. I've only had 2 bottles of beer. That's what I'm saying. It's because I've not drunk in years. I only drink in special occasions nowadays, or to be social. And if anything, I class this as being social. God's sakes, I went to try and go to 9. I'm sure the 1-3, 1-7 should I say, is at the end. Because I can't go back in time and see what the code was. But I could go back in a further video and get to this point. But I think that's cheating. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. I think that's cheating. Sorry about how long it's taken me to find this code. I can't remember it through my photographic memory. And when you've had a couple of beers and you're starting to feel a bit drunk, you don't have photographic memory. But I enjoy a good beer every once in a while, and that it loosens me up, makes me feel a bit good inside. Alcohol is a good thing to enjoy. As long as you don't abuse it like anything else. Don't want to abuse a lot of things in life. The term abuse is negative. And you don't want to be negative in life. You want to try and avoid negativity at all costs. But again, as I said, how negative it is, alcohol abuse leads to fucking a lot of fucking problems with the liver and such, so again, doesn't need said, I'm just putting it out there about my argument about better staying away from, as far away from abuse, any type of abuse as possible. It's not always easy, but especially, I'm just going to stop that subject because it's just going to go into something far more personal in a sense when it comes to some people that have went through certain things, and I don't want to do that. I didn't start YouTube to deal with that. It's just me being, well, had a couple of beers. I speak my mind, and sometimes I need to know when to squash my mind. But that's what I mean. That's the good thing about me. When I get a bit drunk or whatever else, I'm aware of my surroundings. I know exactly what I'm saying. And that, so that's quite good. Some people don't. Some people end up their mind they just black out. They don't know what they're doing. And then they can't remember what they're doing the next morning. I get that off my mum, where getting drunk, having your awareness about you, which is not a bad thing. Means when I'm outside at a pub or something, getting a drink, I'm sensible. This is a pain in the ass.
For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a way to break this padlock.
Right, so there's probably 2 ways to solve that problem. Number 1, find the code. Number 2, break the padlock. Never even occurred to my mind that there was an option to break the padlock. Sorry I put you through all that. I don't want to rewind time. So I need to find something to break the padlock. Ah, right. That'll do.
I can use that crowbar to pry open the locker.
God's sakes, man, a simple problem solved. We're just having to look about for something.
Sorry, David, but I bet you would do the same thing as me.
Another thing I hate, and I think you'll agree with me, Retro Dude. Another thing I hate when it comes to YouTubers is when they try and pad out the video to the 10-minute mark. That drives me nuts. Because they're trying to get more advertisements on their video to monetize it more. Because they have money in the brain that YouTube is their business. YouTube is their job, their full-time job. They're their own bosses on YouTube. It doesn't compute. It's destined to fail every single time.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
A lot of people have different circumstances on the whole thing about treating YouTube as a job. I just don't see it as being the logical choice to treat as a job.
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
Buying stuff from shops that's in clearance that you're getting 75% off, and then you decide to sell on that you decide to sell on eBay, that could be classed as a job. That could be classed as being self-employed, self-sufficient, because you're buying something for 75% off, and then you're selling it on YouTube for, say, maybe 20% off its real retail value. So you're still making a bit of profit there. You're still making a good bit of profit depending on how many items you purchase that way. YouTube, nah, you can't say the same about YouTube. When it comes to eBay and doing it that way, you're basically making like a good 50, 60 pounds, maybe more if you're lucky.
My fault that Joyce kicked David out.
But on YouTube, you're only making like $2 per 1,000 views, as well as fucking Google is making like 5 times that per advertisement, because number one, the advertisements that go up on YouTube, you can only use Google AdSense. Link your Google AdSense account to that. Google owns Google AdSense. Google owns Google AdWords, and Google owns YouTube. Google AdWords is what the advertisers go to list their advertisement. That's Google AdWords. Google AdSense is what website owners go to, or people on YouTube go to basically show that advertisement. And in return, you get like a little bit of money, whereas Google makes most of the money from the advertiser, because the advertiser is basically going through Google. Google's basically paying you a commission fee per advertisement, and it's very fucking small at that. Let me tell you. That's exactly it, Retro Dude. But if you're wanting to make the big dollars, you better hope you've been on YouTube for 10 years. If you're wanting to make those big dollars, you're not going to make those. You're not going to make tens. You're not going to make fucking hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds, even tens of thousands of pounds in your first year, or 2 years, or 3 years. You're going to need to be on YouTube for 10 years minimum to make anywhere near that, because it's only $2 per 1,000 views. You're not going to get 1 million views in the first 1 to 2 years, or even 3, or even 5 years. Maybe if you're lucky, within the next 5 years, you'll get that far. But again, you're going to be working a very fucking long time to get that far. And even that's still not going to be worth it.
Ouch.
YouTube started, before Google even owned it, YouTube started as a place to post videos and share your hobbies. In this modern day and age, it should be treated the exact same way still for your hobbies. Because another factor is, here's the realism.
It all started with my vision of a tornado.
You think you're going to be big on YouTube? Well, I've got another thing here to tell you. YouTube's not going to favour your content before they favour celebrities' content. You go into the trending page, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see in the top trending YouTube videos is going to be late night talk shows, YouTube channels, and celebrities like Will Smith's YouTube channel. That's what you're going to see in there. When Will Smith done his big jump from a helicopter, big bungee jump, that was in the top trending for, I can't say, I never looked into it that much, but it was in the top trending for a while. And that's because that was a YouTube Red. YouTube were promoting themselves as well as Will Smith there. So they're going to favour that before they favour somebody else that's not a celebrity, that's just a content creator. They're going to favour celebrities, late night talk shows, and so on and so forth before they favour us creators. And the only way we can make a stand on YouTube is through originality. We're copying everybody. That's another handicap we're adding to our own YouTube channel.
Oh, jeez.
The whole point of owning...
David is packing up wedding stuff too.
The whole point of a YouTube channel is not to handicap yourself. You don't want to handicap yourself if you want to become successful on YouTube. But people that start copying other YouTubers and that, they just see the dollar signs. They don't use their brains and think, how's this going to handicap my YouTube channel? Call Chloe.
Are you ready yet?
I knew there was something I was today there.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus some location coordinates.
But here's my advice for you, dudes. If you want to start a YouTube channel, use your brain.
Now let's go find out what Nathan is
Think about what you're doing before you even do it.
Max.
Copycatting somebody is not going to achieve success. You don't want to handicap your YouTube channel before it even begins. If you start copying somebody else's success, you're not going to find your own success. And you're going to handicap your YouTube channel. And your YouTube channel is going to basically... It's not going to thank you for it, for sure. It's going to... Your YouTube channel's just going to become desolate eventually. It may not take... It may be okay for a month. It may be okay for about 5 months. It may even be okay for 3 years. But eventually people are going to unsubscribe or just drop away. Even if they don't unsubscribe, you're going to see a hit in your viewership of your videos. Your subscribers may be there, but your viewership isn't.
I'm okay.
And that tells you you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
And by that point, it's too late. It may not be too late. You may be lucky enough to save it on the verge of becoming a failure of a channel. But
just being on campus, like everything's
the odd time people don't see it before it's too late.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
They're too busy
On that note,
with the dollar signs in their eyes or the pound signs in their eyes. They don't look at their analytics and see that their viewership is going down. They just keep popping out video after video after video. And before long,
I feel like
by the time they've realised that their YouTube channel's failing, it's too late to save it.
No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend.
It's sad. The amount of YouTubers I've seen disappearing from the YouTube space. The channels are still there, but they're no longer upload to it because they fail.
I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
The biggest percentage of them decided to become unoriginal in their content, become clickbaity in their content.
Hot for teacher.
If you're watching somebody that's doing it as a hobby, you're not going to be littered with clickbait
Shut up.
Don't be jealous.
videos,
Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
because those clickbait videos are there because they're wanting to make dollar. Us YouTubers like me and Retro Dude that are doing it as a hobby, we're not here to make dollar. So we're not going to litter our videos with clickbait thumbnails that don't even represent anything that's happening in the video. Like everything else, clickbait, many people say there's no place for it in the world. Clickbait has its place, because if it didn't, it wouldn't exist. Clickbait can be good if it's used the right way to attract visitors, as long as the clickbait isn't misleading. It's when it becomes misleading, that's when we have a problem with clickbait. And if it's used too much, that's when we have a problem with clickbait. But people don't see it that way. People just see it as being bad full stop. When, as I said, Everything has a place in the world, even microtransactions. If I'm a game developer and I'm creating a mobile game and I'm making it free, microtransactions have a place in that game.
Any word at all on Rachel?
Dude, I wish.
I need to make money somehow in my investment and the money I've put into creating that game. I need to make money somehow if I'm putting out for free for people to download and play for free.
True that.
But when I buy a $60 or £60 premium game, I don't expect my game to be littered with microtransactions or loot boxes. I don't think there's a place for it in such games if you're paying a premium price for the game at the start. As I've said to many people I play the PlayStation with, when I was in party chats with them, I would say I used to buy DLC for a one-up price. I didn't mean that. Downloadable content for a one-up price. It's fantastic. Well, it's not fantastic. I'd rather have got it for free or it was in the game for the get-go, but if I need to pay a one-up price, I'm thinking, oh, it's a wee bit extra time and effort that they've put in to create new content for the game to keep it alive a wee bit longer, to give back to the fans that wee bit more of that franchise. So I don't mind buying that if it's going to enhance my game a wee bit more. I'll enjoy it. But answer me this, if you walk into a store and see a game that's just come out and it has a price tag of £500 for the PlayStation 4 or a price tag of £500 to £600 for the Xbox, would you buy it? I'll tell you your answer. Your answer is no. You wouldn't buy it. You would look at that price tag and you'd think, fuck no. Microtransactions are the same way. By the time I'll incorporate FIFA into this. FIFA's my game I play, but my sister's man plays it. He loves it. He loves Ultimate Team. He buys Ultimate Team card packs. He doesn't have a problem with that. We can both disagree, but we'll both see it from each other's viewpoint. Right, answer me this. If you walked into a store and you seen FIFA sitting there with a price tag of £500 to £600 just for the base game, you wouldn't buy it. You would walk out of that store faster than you walked in if that was the only game that you wanted to buy that day, that month. It was the only game that came out that you wanted to buy that month.
I'm fascinated. As Michelle Grant, I'm very worried.
Mrs. Grant looks.
Say you spend about £10–20 a week on microtransactions in that game. By the time the years pass, you've pretty much spent about £400–500 in that one game. The game that you wouldn't have bought in the store if that was the original base price of the base game. But you still paid for it because what you've done is you've said in your mind, it's only £10–20. It's nothing. I can afford that. I can fling a wee bit of money here and there at the game. But you're not adding it up. You're automatically flinging money at the game and you're not adding it up. Because that's what it's doing to your mind. It's getting into your subconscious. It's making you think it's a little bit of money when it isn't. When it's all added up.
How are you doing, Max?
I bought Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 3.
Yes,
The special edition. Paid £80 for it.
Sad and
from game.
confused like everybody else in our
I then purchased Grand Theft Auto 5 Collector's Edition, because I didn't know Collector's Edition come out. Because Grand Theft Auto 4 was only a special edition to come out. But I didn't know Collector's Edition of Grand Theft Auto 5 had come out. So I purchased that too. That was another £110. Then I purchased my PlayStation 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5. Again, the standard game for the PlayStation 4. Because there was no special edition or collector's edition for the PlayStation 4 release.
Blackwell is so sad.
So I've spent about, say, 100 and 200 odd pounds on Grand Theft Auto 5
and you reached out to her when everybody turned
for the same game, literally. Then I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Online,
Samuel.
and I'm looking at shark cards to buy, and I'm thinking, right, I'm going to buy a shark card. So I go down, and I think, right, it's only £60 for a Megalodon shark card. That's a better deal than the rest of them. So I bought a Megalodon shark card because they're doing a deal where you get 14 million instead of 8 million for your £60. I buy 2 of them, and I only get 1 of them because the second one doesn't go through. So I think to myself, fuck microtransactions, I'm not doing that. So what I done was I didn't bother with microtransactions.
You ever talk with David Madsen?
And that, dare I say it, I don't feel happy that I've done it. But I joined the glitching community, doing card duplications to get the money that everybody should have been entitled to, the gaming experience that everybody should have been entitled to, that microtransactions take away from the games.
He wishes he could.
I made a stand, and unless everybody makes that same stand, game corporations are not going to take notice that microtransactions are a fucking problem. It's going to cost them money, and they end up, they're still making enough money that they're keeping them in the game. You can complain to game corporations all you want, but they'll just sit back and take it. They'll have one hand out for your money, and at the same point in time, they'll take your insults square in the face and just say, I hear what you're saying, just give me money. Give me money. You're saying that, but you're still going to pay for the microtransactions. Just give me money. I'll take your criticism. Non-constructive criticism, I'll take it. At full face value, as long as you give me money. But that's just it.
You don't sound sad, Samuel.
Nathan.
My point is, if you went into a store, you wouldn't pay £500 to £600 for a base game. You would laugh at the corporation that wants the £500 or £600 off you. But microtransactions, the people that wouldn't buy into that game in the store, buy into microtransactions. Everybody, whether you buy microtransactions or not, can agree on one thing: you wouldn't buy that, spend that price in the game in store. So what makes it any different when it comes to spreading those payments out over a couple of years? It still leads to the same goal. It still leads to the same outcome, basically. You've paid £500 to £600 for the game, and the next year or so it becomes obsolete, and that money's just disappeared and went up in smoke.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia.
As well as if everybody stood up and just didn't bother buying microtransactions, game corporations would take microtransactions away from the games and start implementing more one-off payment DLC plans instead of microtransactions. I would rather pay
Squirrels are still healthy and happy
about
Me too.
£50 to £100
If something happened to them,
on extra DLC that they've made for the game,
the only thing that calms them is
then pay for microtransactions
lots of food.
that could cost you
Which reminds me
thousands
that
because of
I
loot
have to feed
boxes.
them now.
If microtransactions disappeared, loot boxes would disappear from our premium games, and in turn would come
Now, who can
one-off
you
payment
ask?
DLC again.
Thanks again for helping me fight the power.
And of course, they may bring out about hundreds or even thousands of different DLC packs that you can purchase for a single game. But you have the choice to purchase what you want. You're not relying on loot boxes. It's literally gambling. You may or may not get the content you want. If you don't get the content you want, that sucks for you. Give us more money. Buy more loot boxes. Maybe you'll be lucky next time. Yeah, that's why I don't buy into any of that. I don't think it has a place in premium games. I think everybody will be who they are. That's just my stance on the matter.
Let me know when you found something.
I don't know, it just makes me a bit peeved off that it's affecting games in the sense where a lot of the games that are coming out nowadays are not as good as they used to be, or not as good as they could be, because the games are built around a microtransaction system. But again, I've spoke my mind out loud and clear because I've had a drink. I'd have still spoke my mind out there, but I wouldn't have been as more
Hey, Brooke.
prevalent as I was with it.
Considering what happened to Kate,
I'm just trying to make people
Are you okay?
expand their mind on the subject. That's all it is. I'm not trying to change people's opinions. I'm just trying to make them expand their mind. Think about a microtransaction before they buy into it.
I might feel better
Or just
taking
any
her around
transaction
for a
in
quick flight.
general. Every
Miss Clark
transaction
gave up and let me fly her again.
leads to different circumstances, and some transactions, whether it be monetary or not, have contracts. And if you're not thinking about such transactions that have contracts, you may fuck yourself.
Now, excuse me. My drone needs.
Not being rude or anything, but it's just the fact of the matter. It's life. Companies are built around that philosophy. Try and get as much money as you can out of them.
Talk to you later, Max.
And some companies use it, other companies abuse it.
Samuel misses his squirrels.
Get that food in your belly.
Nice one, Retro Dude, bud. You've uploaded a video. I'll watch that soon. I'll watch that after the stream.
Maybe I should have asked Warren to go.
This will be a trophy.
Eat up. Food is the universal language.
Sorry to bother you again, Samuel.
There's no bother here, Max.
That's the issue, Retro Dude, man. That's the issue. That's what I mean. I enjoy watching your videos, bud. Whether it's a live stream or just a recorded video, I enjoy watching them.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
Right,
I keep
Rachel.
thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
Do you think she's alive?
Another thing is, what I'm going to go into here, Retro, is
Sometimes
I've been playing this game for about 2 hours now, this episode, and I haven't rushed it, because what you say is true in your video.
and you'll find what you're looking for.
There's no point in rushing your game,
Amber is waiting too.
and that, go through it, find everything that you can about the game, or the nooks and crannies and that. Get your money's worth in the game. Don't rush it to fling a video out there. It's true. If you rush a game, you're not going to enjoy it. It's a simple fact. And as much as I'm here to entertain my viewership, I'm also here to enjoy the experience of playing the game. See, I've only played the very first episode of this. I got the game about a year and a half ago, and the reason I've not played
How
it
do you know that?
until now apart from the the first episode,
You just have to open your eyes.
is because
Then
I downloaded this game to play it on YouTube when I started my when I was starting my YouTube career. That's when I purchased this game.
Max,
So that's how I held off about playing it, because I wanted to go into it fresh, so that the experience that you are getting when viewing my video is a true experience. A game that I've never played before.
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only one.
Even though I'm talking more than reacting to the game. But again, I like to interact with my viewership as much as playing the game.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the
I like to show my viewers that
Oh, many do.
they're worth.
Poor creatures have no choice.
I like to
in
show
what
my
happens to them.
viewership that they're worth it. That
How can anybody explain all those?
as much as my YouTube channel is important to me, my viewers are important to me
Take me out to hear the whales sing.
just as much as my YouTube channel.
They just cry.
Because without my viewership, my YouTube channel would be nothing.
Do you think this is some kind of eco-disaster, or?
I think it's more than that. Somebody is causing all this to happen.
You
But my
think so,
YouTube
Sam?
channel's a bit of shambles right now. I need to clean it up.
By time and tide.
But that'll come soon.
Next time I have a question.
I was focusing on good quality streaming right now, what I've got now. So the next step is cleaning up my YouTube channel, so that it's nice and tidy for my viewers
Samuel had to bury
to navigate through all my videos.
Is that cool with the Tavanga?
We'll find out if the souls of the bird move on. Not that we can prove it.
It's so ominous.
Unless it's fate. Then it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. I better get going now. Now, who can I ask?
Thanks again.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you. I'm still bragging about you and the other students making Blackwell surveillance free.
I was looking for
And
Nathan Prescott.
I know I say it all the time, Retro Dude, but
Mr. Prescott has
Again,
no class at all. after
it's
his
much
suspension.
appreciated that you're
I
taking
didn't think
part
we were
in
friends.
viewing my videos and giving constructive criticism and so on and so forth. It's appreciated, but
You're an adult. You can swear, damn it. And I'm
it's
glad you
much
did.
appreciated.
So you haven't seen Nathan at all?
Let's just say I try not to, Max. But I did catch him storming off campus. After what happened this week, I hope you don't see him either. You're not the best student here, but you might be the wisest.
Recent events, Kate. Let's ask about Kate.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Oh, Max. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Kate is the sweetest student I've ever met at Blackwell. And they can be so cruel to each other. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
So why doesn't Principal
Getting
Wells stop
drugged.
the party? To be honest, he doesn't seem to care about what's going on here.
Without
Raymond
you
Wells
even
is
knowing it,
serious
it's not a
over
laughing matter.
and he cares more than you know.
Many people play this game and think
But
that
don't be so quick to judge everybody.
it's good drama, but at the same point in
I just
time, it's sending a
wish this could be
message
school that I
that
dreamed
it's
about
not
before I
okay.
came here.
It's a bad
I hear you,
thing
Max.
that even happens
I
in
love
real
seeing
life.
you and Warren and all my students at your best here.
Quite personally,
But you're all too
I'm not
young
going to
be
go into
so
proper
simple.
detail about it, but I've known
You truly
somebody
give me hope.
that it's happened to, and I wasn't fucking happy, that's for sure. I was very fucking
I was hoping
pissed
you could
off,
explain some of
and I
these
wanted to go
crazy
and
things happening in Arcadia Bay.
pound the cunt.
I'd be collecting my
I
Nobel
didn't know who
Prize
it
in science
was.
today.
Could have been plenty of people.
I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse.
But
much less
again,
the snow in Wales.
Kate taking a life of suicidal, basically through suicide. Again, it's no laughing matter. I'm just going to put it out there. I've been there myself.
Right?
When my friends at
It's
NASA
not
tell me
pretty.
they can't explain a solar eclipse without a single
It's
theory
bad.
as to how or why, maybe it's time to get worried.
But as much as I've been
Like
there,
they are.
I got help,
I'm worried about reality.
and
I feel like it's changing right in front
it's
of
changed
us.
my life.
You and Samuel both.
So if you ever feel that way,
before you came over,
talk about it.
our planet is changing.
Don't keep it
It's
in,
not mystic.
because if you keep it in, there's more chance you're going to do something. Talk about it. Talking about it could very well save your life.
You think that's why all these animals are dying?
So I'm just putting that out there. If you ever feel that way,
Not to mention the daily
if you can't talk
contamination of the
to
ocean.
personal family members,
That's all you need to kill off
talk
sea
to
and
a
wildlife
professional.
here. Unless you know something I
It
don't.
all helps.
What about wormholes and chaos theory?
I want my viewers to be happy,
The only
and I want my
wormholes in
viewers
Arcadia Bay are underground.
to
And chaos theory is
thrive in
just
life
that.
and
This is about time travel.
to enjoy life.
Would you really?
I don't want them to end their
Now,
life
after reading that Bradbury story,
too
A
short.
Sound of Thunder,
I don't want anybody to ever go through what I've been through. So if you ever feel that way, talk about it. It
one
helps.
tug and it all can unravel.
It's nothing to be
I'm
ashamed
sorry,
of.
Miss Grant. I have to get going.
It happens.
I'll see you later.
Plenty of people go through it.
Good. Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
And the thing is, in this game, Kate did talk about it, but nobody gave her the help that she needed. But if that ever happens, don't give up. Keep trying until you get somebody that's going to listen and give you what you need
It would be so cool if you and me were going to school
to
together.
reassure you
But now
your
you got
life is
Mr.
worth it.
Jefferson all to yourself. Ah, you suck. Now let's
I
get
know
into
plenty of
Blackwell and
YouTubers
Angel.
that's talked about the matter, that's gone through it themselves, and I'm basically being as open as they are and saying I've been through it as well. And it doesn't make you a lesser person just talking about it.
They don't have co-ed dorms here.
Yes, because I want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
Wait here. Give me the signal if Nathan or anybody shows up.
I won't let you down, Batmax.
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
The biggest thing that's helped me with it is life. Life has helped me
Why, hello,
get to grips with it.
And
Obviously talking to people, but as well as talking to people, life, the people in my life have helped me. I think about things and I think about the consequences it would lead to. It would probably end a bit of suffering that the person's going through, is feeling it. But that suffering just gets passed on to your loved ones if you ever decide to actually do something that's bad that way.
they have one more meeting left.
So again, the last thing I'm going to say in the matter is just if you're going through it, but if you're going through a spot of depression, talk about it before it leads to something worse.
Who needs a dorm map anyway? At least I can see that Nathan isn't in room 106 or 108.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I think I've talked about it enough.
This can only be Nathan's room.
Nobody comes to a YouTube video, especially a Let's Play channel, to hear about stuff like that, but it needs said. Not,
Oh, you
it can't be
puss.
said enough from individual people that's went through it.
Looks like one of the jocks did care about Kate.
People are not going to listen to one person speak about it, but they'll listen to many people if they're going through it to speak about it.
Hello, Warren's room. Hawking and him make a good team. Poor Warren.
Oh
This
God,
is the work of Nathan.
had his eyes
He's
scratched
so
out and
lucky
everything,
I'm a pacifist.
or drawn out, but it's representing scratched out eyes.
Ugh, skunk weed and video games. I sense Hayden is near. Zach or Logan? Who knows? Bro's got a bro. Even after Kate, nobody here learned anything about bullying.
Try to work out what I have today here. Today's something. Can't go into any of the rooms, but for some reason. I have to talk to Chloe.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
Yeah, it would help if I know what I was to hurry up a bit. I talk too much that I totally miss what I have to do in game. Ah, right. The one door that I hadn't tried, I don't think. Oh God, here we go. Break in the door. Fantastic. That's going to look good in your personal record.
Now I need to find Nathan's phone, or anything with clues.
Right, so Nathan's phone next. Right. That's the camera. Open the drawer.
That is so Chloe. Oh my God. Chloe. Oh, Chloe.
Nathan's such a creep, man.
That must be the lamp Chloe broke when Nathan drugged her. Let's see what Nathan hides in here. Nathan is way into this party. Bad sign. Oh, bastard. Now I remember why I hate you. And why Kate will get justice. Oh man. Sean Prescott might be Nathan's real problem. Too bad Nathan isn't more like his sister. She sounds awesome. And far away. Yes, Nathan sure needs diet pills. This is strong stuff.
100 pills for $250. Fucking hell, man. They must be heavy duty pills for that price.
Kiss ass much, Principal Wells?
Right, so where's his phone? Scratch marks?
What the hell are all those marks on the floor? whale songs? Maybe this is the only soothing thing Nathan ever hears.
Can't think what the phone is. Manual, computer,
This room is like Nathan's mind.
couch.
Let's find out what you're hiding.
Ah, nice. Move the couch.
Oh yes, little phone. You are mine now. Now I have Nathan's phone, so I can show it to Chloe. Well, before Nathan comes back.
I thought this looked different. This is the boys' dormitories rather than the girls. I was wondering for a minute there why it was all different.
Damn, Max, you're finally back. I got worried. So, what did you find?
His room was clean and creepy. Check this out.
Boom, Nathan. We got you by the balls, fucker.
What are you doing in my dorm? You're such a nosy bitch, Max.
Stop right there, Nathan.
Make me, ho. Max, I got this. Get the fuck out of my face.
Hey, hey.
You are so fucking dead! Get off me, bro!
Get off me, bro! Get off me! Stay out of it. Let's see what happens when I stay out of it. Warren gets shot. I'm reversing time.
Like Kate? Like me? Huh? Feel this, motherfucker?
Bloody hell, man, he's going for it.
Please? Please stop!
Bloody hell, man.
Hey, come on.
Isn't it off down? If there was any more down, he'd be buried.
Sorry.
Yes, we have to go. Who's the bitch now?
Chloe! Damn, Warren went full alpha on Nathan. And it was good. But scary. Damn, that was intense. Warren, thank you so much.
For what?
For beating the shit out of Nathan Prescott? Dude, you rule.
I don't know. I kind of went crazy there. Like Nathan.
You're not anything like him.
Good to know. So where are you going? I better stick with you guys. Just in case you need me to get my Hulk on again. Or should I call the cops on Nathan?
No police. Not yet. So maybe you better,
Warren, me and Max have to do this on our own. No offense.
It's cool. Whatever I can do to help.
What you can do is find out anything you can about Nathan's father.
I'm on it. Between the snow and eclipse, I'm assuming the apocalypse is around the corner.
And thank you. Seriously. I'll call you later.
You better. I'm feeling pretty alpha now.
Yes, you are.
Man, that guy is so fucking in love with you.
I know.
He really did give a serious beatdown to Nathan.
It was a little scary to watch him do that.
Now let's make a date with Frank.
Will he even answer you?
Frank always answers when he wants money. Like I said, Frank wants to see me right now.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Of course, the whales.
God, I hate seeing those poor whales like that.
Me too. I just think of their families in the ocean out there looking for them. Well, that asshole's gonna help us find Rachel.
Or what? You'll actually shoot him? Chloe, do not count on my rewind. Seriously.
Obviously, I'm not counting on you. That's why I have a gun. And I might even save you someday.
About time.
I am so going to hit you. There's no way we could have guessed this is what would happen to us when we grew up.
I'm looking forward to the day when we can just go on a road trip to Portland.
Fuck yeah. You, me, and Rachel.
Absolutely. So let's play this cool, okay? Just pay Frank his money, and then we can get that code for the book from him. That's all.
Got it. No dicking around.
Let's roll. There might not be any Pan Estates by Saturday. No worries, sign. I may not know quantum speak, but there has to be an explanation. Aw, poor little beach ball. Take the trash out sometime, dude. This is where Frank ponders his existence and gets drunk. Oh, fresh meat. So Pompidou must be okay. Good doggy.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins. You should have come alone.
She's my partner.
Yeah, or bodyguard. So let's get to business. Where's my fucking money?
Give money, keep money. Let's try both scenarios, see what happens.
I don't have the money. Yet.
Oh, really? Then why did you text me that you did?
Because I wanted to tell you in person.
Oh, I'm truly touched, Chloe. Now why are you losers really here?
We just want to ask you some questions.
You have some serious lady balls. No. Jesus, okay. But I'm not getting you high.
Frank, we're not here to get high.
No, you don't look like the type. Not like Chloe here. So what do you hardy boys want?
Just the names of some of your clients.
Oh, is that all? Oh, well, why didn't you just tell me? How about I just give you the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
You already did.
Ah, you fucking mental. I lost my keys, but I changed the lock. You better goddamn not be snooping around here.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Christ, I hate you Blackwell shits. You expect everything for free. You're not getting any handouts from me. I work for a living, you understand?
Yes, Frank. Without those Blackwell shits as customers, you wouldn't have any work at all. Dude, you're a drug dealer.
You snobby whores. Don't come into my home and judge me. That's why I go to church. And you want something from me? How about a blade up the ass, huh?
Calm down, Frank. Let's just talk.
Don't you ever tell me what to do. Get it, bitch? Get it?
Fucking hell. Off.
You fucking killed my dog!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, indeed.
Oh no! Chloe.
I just shot a man and his dog. I killed Frank Bowers.
You saved my life, Chloe. It was self-defense for both of us.
Max? Frank is really dead.
I know, but we can't stop now. We have to find that code. Fast.
Before the cops come.
Be back in a minute, dudes.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Sorry, Frank. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Chloe actually killed Frank. She'll never forgive herself. Or forget this. And only I can change it.
That's me back. Bloody hell, man. He hasn't half died. The poor dog. God. We need to change this. I want to see what the other outcomes are anyway.
Listen, Chloe. I can tell you for a fact that this will not go well.
Max, I should have known you would be kind and rewind. So tell me exactly what I need to do here.
Watch your mouth. Get rid of the gun. Be careful.
Please watch your mouth. You have no social skills here, and you will piss off Frank immediately.
You kind of love this, don't you? Fine, I'll try being like you for a change. Or how you used to be.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins. You should have come alone.
She's my partner.
Yeah, or bodyguard. So let's get to business. Where's my fucking money?
Keep to the same scenario. Keep money. See what happens. Then different.
I don't have the money. Yet.
Oh, really? Then why did you text me that you did?
Because I wanted to tell you in person.
Oh, I'm truly touched, Chloe. Now why are you losers really here?
We just want to ask you some questions.
You have some serious lady balls. No. Jesus, okay. Okay. But I'm not getting you high.
Close the door.
Frank, your dog is kind of scary. Could you please close the RV door?
You aim your gun at me, but you're scared of my dog? That figures. Okay, there, you're safe. Now what do you want?
Just the names of some of your clients.
Oh, is that all? Oh, well, why didn't you just tell me? How about I just give you the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
I want to go, you already did again, just to see what happens any different. But then again, I want to go with Bunny. We'll go with that.
You already did.
Ah, you fucking mental. I lost my keys, but I changed the lock. You better goddamn not be snooping around here.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Christ, I hate you Blackwell shits. You expect everything for free. You're not getting any handouts from me. I work for a living, you understand?
Yes, Frank. Without those Blackwell shits as customers, you wouldn't have any work at all. Dude, you're a drug dealer.
You snobby whores. Don't come into my home and judge me. That's why I go to church. And you want something from me? How about a blade up the ass, huh?
Calm down, Frank. Let's just talk.
Don't you ever tell me what to do. Get it, bitch? Get it?
Step the fuck back now! Oh my god!
Off.
Gosh! Yeah, you actually shot me. I wasn't gonna hurt you.
At least he's not dead this time.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Chloe! You shot him.
I know.
You're both fucking crazy. What do you want?
We just want the code for your account book.
Now!
You're fine, whatever. Just put the goddamn gun down. You already shot me, all right? There. Now leave me alone, all right? Just get out of my life.
Do you want us to call an ambulance or...
No, thanks. You know what? I'll manage somehow without the police.
Oh, right.
Let's bounce.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with that scenario.
Shit. This could have gone way worse, but Frank might be more dead. It blows my mind that I was just here with Chloe in an alternate reality.
Who are whales? God. 5 of them. Or 6. Or 7. God. All the pieces are adding up.
Chloe, are you okay?
Sorry, I just keep thinking about shooting Frank in the leg.
Please don't. You saved us. Frank is lucky. We have to keep moving forward. I better focus on this board and start tying these clues together.
Investigation. Gather info on the character by selecting all the...
Thanks to David's own investigation, I should be able to find out what Nathan did during the party.
Oh god. Oh. So what we'll do is here.
I hope in this case that David has good tracking skills.
Okay, this is gonna be quite tricky.
Look at all these license plates. I hope he was tailing Nathan. You need to get rid of these damn cameras, David.
God.
At least David was finally going after the right suspect.
That happened quite early on in the game. But this is the investigation with Rachel Amber, I think.
David really has been on Rachel's ass for a while. She should have been upset. Of course, I'm a suspect. Proving David sucks as a detective. Sorry. Does David know what's going on with Rachel, or is he just paranoid about everybody? Maybe he was trying to help Kate in his own messed up way. David should have done way more than take photos of Kate.
Well, that's everything there, so thanks, please.
Let's look at Frank's drug deals during the week of the party.
Account book.
Frank's account book. But the client names are encrypted. Maybe Rachel took a road trip with Frank, but she did come back. Frank is for sure the local dealer, but I doubt Rachel was carrying drugs for him. Right? So, what happened to Rachel after this? She dumped Frank, but I don't think he would hurt her. Rot must stand for Rottweiler. That does fit Nathan. Rotten. There's no doubt she loved him in some way. So weird how close they were. But Frank couldn't keep Rachel. Or protect her. I have to analyze Nathan's messages. There's a lot of numbers in here. This is the Vortex Club party where Nathan drugged Kate. Did he do the same thing to Rachel at another party? If there is a dark room, we better find it. It's a good thing Chloe slipped all these files on her flash drive. Couldn't hurt to give this pin code a whack.
Pin 1111.
Holy shit. Nathan is seriously unhinged. But those numbers might be useful. Oh, so busted. It's good to see the Prescotts can't cover up all their tracks. Oh, there has got to be some good shit in his phone. I just need the code to unlock it. is like goddamn math. I suck. Better look for any clues or numbers that could be his pen code. No. This is not working.
I don't know, I'm struggling to understand what to do there.
Hey Max, see if you can put together all those Rubik's clues. Just holla if you need any info while I go online to make sure we haven't missed anything.
See, this is confusing. I don't know what I have to be doing here. Like, this one seems as if it's probably the easiest because it's only got 2.
This is like goddamn math. I suck. I bet I could suss out some major clues in Frank's account book. If I could decipher the damn code names. No. This is not working. Okay, this is just sad, Max. I could use that code we got from Frank to figure out the code names in the account book. Yes, the game is on. Now, talk to us, account book. Tell us everything.
Right, so I'm kinda getting
Max,
in the...
I know we can snap all these pieces together.
Roger that. Let's see if I can find any deal Frank made with Nathan. Okay, Max. Remember these names and see how Nathan fits in with all this. Frank sure is keeping his customers satisfied. He could open a store. Max, there's no logical link between those clues. If Nathan did drug Kate, he must have gotten the drugs from Frank. Fail. Abort. Wrong clues. Max, all you have to do is find any deals between Frank and Nathan this week.
Frank and Nathan this week, so... Right.
2 deals with Nathan on the same day? Party supplies, no doubt.
Want the garlic bread?
Aye, please, Mum. Right, so look at this one. Right, so this is got Nathan on it. It says Rot, Blackwell, 65. So that's Nathan.
Everybody in Arcadia Bay must be high. That explains a lot.
This one doesn't have Nathan on it.
If Frank applied this kind of detail to his life, who am I to talk?
This one doesn't have Nathan on it either. This one has Nathan on it twice, so select that.
I'm getting a contact high just reading this.
This one doesn't have Nathan on it. So the last one Should have Nathan on
I
it.
wonder what dog name Frank would have given me.
There we go, Nathan's on that one as well. So,
Oh, yes. These are all the times and places for Frank and Nathan's deals. That's it, Max.
right, I can't do anything left with that, so that's Frank done. Right, so go with Nathan first. No, that's a 4. But I'll go for it. Right, so select.
I wonder if there's any important dates or numbers in his school file.
Right, so what I need to do is school file.